Yes, people, what is going on? Welcome to Peter on Pole. My name is Peter in Pole Position. We're here to talk about the Las Vegas Grand Prix. It's finally here. I've started to see some of the opening launches, some of the things that are expected to be had at the Las Vegas Grand Prix. And I tell you what, people, you Americans, you know how to put on a show, okay? We are loving every ounce of that. We're looking forward to a brand new track, we've been to Las Vegas before, but it was almost 40 years ago, but it wasn't even in the same area in Las Vegas. This time around, we're going through the strip. We're going downtown. We're in the mainland part of Las Vegas. And as Danny Ricciardo pointed out, at least it's not somewhere out in the the gods elsewhere in Las Vegas. We're in the main hall. We're in town. Look at the background, as you can see. It's about to get lit this weekend. It's going to be a phenomenal race weekend. And I'll tell you what, the only thing I'll start off with is this. If you're from the East Coast of the United States and you're having to sort of wait like a race that's meant to take place at like midnight-ish, around that kind of time, you're waiting until like 2, 3 a.m. in the morning. That's a bit of a howler. That is a howler, if anything, and I'm very surprised by that. I don't know why they've even decided to do something as crazy as that. But, hey, here we are nonetheless. We're here to talk Las Vegas Grand Prix, and I want to get some predictions in early doors. We're going to kick things off with qualifying, and guess what? It looks like it's going to be a fast speed circuit. They've been talking about it looking like Monza Grand Prix here. Monza with a bit of Monaco. It's got a bit of the similarities of both tracks, but if it's going to be fast, if it's going to be quick, I tell you what, people, I've got my eye on McLaren, not just because I support them, not just because they're my team, but let's have it right, okay? Let's hope for another Singapore for the Red Bulls, just for the entertainment aspect. By the way, the liveries that people have put on show for these for the Grand Prix this weekend, looking phenomenal. Loving what AlphaTauri has done, loving what Red Bull's done, kind of taking it back to the Infinity days. It looks kind of nostalgic indeed. But yes, I think in pole position, I'm going to go with Lando Norris. It's time. Lando, it's time. It's time to do something very, very special this weekend. Listen, he's been phenomenal since the second half of the season. Since the upgrades, he's been nothing short of phenomenal. Lando Norris, for me, P1 in qualifying. He'll be the one to make it in there. But I tell you what, keep an eye on those Williams. I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe they're going to be in the mix. Q3 business, Alex Albon, Sargent home Grand Prix again for him. You never know, man. I think the Williams are going to look pretty decent this weekend in terms of qualifying as well as in the race as well. But yeah, McLaren, I'm going to go with Mr. Lando Norris P1. And it's sort of in the front row with him, it will be a Max Verstappen. I think it'll be a bit of a ding dong battle there. Lewis Hamilton as well. We want to put right what happened in Brazil, the disaster that happened in Brazil. He want to put that right. So Lewis Hamilton, I think, will be P2, P3 in the quali session. In the front row of the grid, front 2 rows of the grid at least. But on the race day itself, here we go. It's time to be bold. It's time to predict. Okay, I'm going with Lando Norris to win the Las Vegas Grand Prix. You heard me. Lando Norris to win the Las Vegas Grand Prix. That is exactly correct. And he will finally put everything to bed, finally let the rumors and the haters be put to rest. Listen, if I'm predicting a Verstappen win again, why am I even going to continue bother watching? You know, I got to spice things up. I got to make it mix and blend. And for that reason alone, it's going to be Mr. Lando Norris to win this race, to win the Grand Prix, to win Las Vegas. And I'll tell you what, my podium is going to be very interesting as well. Because I have a feeling Lewis Hamilton will be on that podium. And I have a feeling, just to mix and blend a little bit, shall we stick an Alex Albon or a Danny Ricciardo? Oh, it's a toss-up, isn't it? It's a toss-up, really. Let's go with Danny Ricciardo, with the way he's feeling, with the vibe that he's on. AlphaTauri looking good. Yuki Tsunoda's putting in them points in as well. And the position for 7th in the constructors between Williams and AlphaTauri, it's nip and tuck. Snip and tuck. And this weekend is going to prove to be one hell of a race. But yeah, look, the Grand Prix is looking good. The sort of the opening ceremonies, I know people have had a lot to say. A lot of people don't really like them. Hey, listen, it is what it is, man. This is what we're doing, man. We're here, Las Vegas. It's time to embrace it. I'm here to drink it all in. So give it to me. Give me all the vibes. Give me all the juice. That's what I want. And make sure you tune in and go in with an open mind. That's what I would say. Go in with an open mind. You know, you never know what's going to happen in these Grand Prix. You just don't know. We think we know. This is actually the one circuit, one of the many circuits, or one of the few circuits rather, that we've gone into a race where we haven't got a clue. And I don't know whether this should have been a sprint weekend. I don't know. But it wouldn't have been ready, I don't think, for a sprint weekend anyway. Because especially the fact that they're laying out the tarmac, they're still doing a few things. They've built stands up. You know, people, of course, have been upset, and you know, the locals have been a bit hacked off, let's say, with what's been going on. But at the same time, you know what? Like, you know, we've had a bit of rain on the Thursday and the Wednesday night, Thursday. So you never know. It could throw up a lot of surprises here. I'm looking forward to this race because just when you think you know things about Formula One, something throws a spanner in the works. And if there's a race where I'm going to at least be trying optimistic and try and sell a story, it's got to be this one. It's got to be this one where, you know, we might see a Lando Norris win, a McLaren win in 2023. That's exactly what I'm predicting for this Las Vegas Grand Prix. I'm looking forward to it. I'm pumped. I've got the alarms all set, ready to watch UK time. You know, there's some early darts, there's some early starts. I'll tell you now, I'm not watching practice at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. As much as I want to watch it and, you know, drink it in and be like, you know, let's see what the circuit is really all about, there's no chance that I'm going to be watching that live. No chance. I'll catch up on the highlights and find out what the main stories are regarding the Las Vegas Grand Prix. But let me know in the comment section down below who's going to get pole this weekend, who's going to be on the podium this weekend, and who's going to win the race. The driver of the day, I think, will be an Alex Albon. I think that's where I can give him the points. He'll get the driver of the day. Watch out for all the outfits. Watch out for all the gimmicks that are going to go on. There's quite a lot going on at this moment in time. But we have to wait and see. You know, we have to wait and see. People can be very negative about Formula One, but I tell you what, man, you might as well enjoy it because we're in the penultimate end of the season. 2 races to go, and before you know it, you will be without Formula One for months. Okay, December, you know, January, February, and then March again is when the season will start. You'll be missing it. You'll be missing the Formula One. So we can moan as much as we like right now about how Formula One looks, how the stakes are right now. But at the same time, I'm taking in everything I can, taking in every single race I can, every little piece of content that I can. I watched an interview with Lewis Hamilton on ESPN, and you know, just talking about everything, talking about his season. I'm just like, I'm loving every ounce of it. Give it to me. Give me the content. Give me the Formula One content that you've got. The launch I watched yesterday, you know, it's just basically music. I was a bit like, okay, I'm not here for the music. I'm here for the Formula One. Give me some drivers. Give me some racing. And then when they done like the intro of all the different drivers, all the different teams, I was like, okay, you know, here we go. We got something. You know, we got something. But yeah, this has been a interesting one to predict. It's not been easy at all. But we are here, people. We are here, ladies and gentlemen, to predict the Las Vegas Grand Prix, the first through the strip in Las Vegas. It's going to be a very good one. It's going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy every ounce of it. Let me know in the comment section down below, of course, your pole position, your pole sitter to start this race, your podium, and your race winner indeed, and even your driver of the day. Let me know what you think. Until next time, lights out.